this really big, I don't want to say motherfuckers' names, hired this really big streamer, right? The biggest streamer out there, right?
Oh, shit.
So they hired this person to come to the award shows and do backstage shit, right?
Yes, I saw it.
And this motherfucker was like, yo, like, people was like, he was going up to people like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Wale.
Like,
I don't know
who that is. And his excuse was, don't blame me because I'm young.
Right.
And that was so disrespectful to me because
Wale took it personally.
I met him.
Wale wanted the African dance.
Look, I was backstage and I met I met dude one time backstage, and he walked backstage and I was like, hey, what's up, man? He was like this. And he walked off, and he was with I like that dude, the blonde hair, the Drewski. He was with Drewski. Yeah, and Drewski looked at me and was like this. What's up, OG? How you doing, man? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I love everything you do. Then he went to him and was like, man, you know OG, you funny as hell, you know. And he was like this. And just walked off and shit. And I was like this. Damn. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. If you don't know who I am, it's all good, right? But when you go on the record and say, when they trying to go this baby face, and this is this person and that person.
On the red carpet with baby face?
You like, but they asked him, and he was like this, I don't know these people. I'm young. Don't blame me because I'm young. That was terrible to do. And to hire him to be your representation at an award show that you got icons and you got younger people, I think it's like disrespectful. And that's, I'm not trying to beef and shit. I'm just going, if you're going to be in that position, do your research about when you see icons and give them love when you see them, period. That's all I'm saying.
I heard nobody speak on this, but Deon Cole was on Drink Champs and he talked about cenat. So remember, I was on cenat Hellman when he said Black Americans have no culture. See, they use tethers as attack dogs. That's what y'all don't know. Y'all be thinking the feminist war or the war on men and women is just Becky, you know, a Becky and Brad thing. No, they use these people from the African diaspora to come over here and cause more divisiveness and confusion. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, you see a lot of the women bringing a bleach cream and skin cream and bleach or whatever they bleach cream they bleach cream that's lighting the girl's skin up and shit like that. And that Tether was on here, Paris Milan selling that shit, allegedly to girls. And a lot of these people are really tethers that y'all really see. These are, you know, no disrespect, Nigerians, Congolese, Kenyans, and you know, a lot of these people are flat out tethers, bro. And not to say we don't have no down Nigerian brothers. Shout out to my brother, Dr. Blick. Don't say we don't got no down people, no down Jamaican people. Shout out to Kobe, down Haitian dudes, my nigga Chris from New York, Miggs and Chris from New York, Jamaican. And hey, I ain't saying that because I met some stand up when I lived down south and I used to go back and forth to Florida. I met some down ass Haitian brothers. So I'm not saying that in the whole. So I got to put that disclaimer out here. I had some real solid Haitian niggas, right? And, but a lot of these people, they come over and, you know, you go in different countries into Africa. In Africa, they have, you know, they have where, you know, it's polygynous. You know, the husband got 3 wives, 5 wives, and the women hate that. You know, maybe because they look and see how, you know, America is rocking and other society is rocking, but they bring a lot of that misandry over to America to really, you know, put up our women's back or black women's back, Keisha's back. And they don't even know, not only are they doing Becky's work, they doing the revenge of Rafifi's work. But I say all that to say this was the same guy in cenat who, him and DJ Academics, two clowns, right? I'm gonna get to Academics in another video about Jay-Z. These are two dudes, well, cenat in particular, he's the guy that said we don't have no culture, but didn't know who Deon Cole was. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Deon Cole's a legend in the game. You don't know who Babyface is? Babyface is a legend in the game. So how can you dare you speak on us not having culture, but you don't even know the historical or I want to say landmarks too, but historical people that built this culture. That's the crazy thing. You don't even know the historical people, how important Babyface is to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Don't Be Cruel, that's Babyface. You don't know how important him and L.A. Reid, they pens alone. Forget the music. His brother was in After 7. We talking about people that's cornerstones to the culture. How you not know who Deon Cole is? But you talk about we don't have no culture. You don't know the culture, bro. And they get a microphone to the ugliest, least threatening tether they can find, bro. He's a tether. And you had this man on the red carpet saying and disrespecting Babyface, Deon Cole, and a host of others. You have no culture, sir. You want to sit up here and thrive in our culture, and y'all sit up there and chuck and jive with these mark ass streamers, dog. A lot of them dudes is mark weirdos. Straight up weirdos. Y'all kiki and y'all kicking with them mark ass streamers, weirdos. There's some solid ones, don't get me twisted. But a lot of them dudes some mark weirdo anime like, come on, man. But they do that. Hollywood do that. They put the battery in these dudes' backs. They put the eggplants up they bumblecots, and they use them up. They use them up and spit you out. They never get the most informed guy up front. Yes, they buy the most informed guys. That's a fact. Yes, they buy them. But up front, they never put the most informed guys up front. That's a fact. They never put them front. They get somebody that's small, ugly, skinny, frail, fat, that's not scary, that's not threatening. They get them and they put them on Front Street. That's what they do. That's what they do. They get them and they put them on Front Street. You know? And that's just the goddamn honest truth. That's the goddamn honest truth. But you speaking on like, okay, we don't have any culture, right? You speaking on that, but you don't even know the culture. See how people just make blanket statements? You're young. You didn't even do the history. That's why I'm gonna talk about DJ Academics trying to talk about Jay-Z. Like, bro, you can't even name 7 Jay-Z songs that wasn't hit singles since the turn of the century. He's talking about who made you, like, you don't know nothing about rap. You just know albums. So there's another tether. You notice they get these tethers or they get these ugly, non-threatening, people to lead. It ain't even about talent. That's why Hollywood suck. That's why it suck. I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't. You know, that's the culture right there. But then you say, oh, we don't have any, but you don't know it, brother. And it's too bad for brother Deon Cole, because he's a legend in the game. Guys like Deon Cole, JB Smooth, guys who really ain't never get their big break because they didn't sell out. You know, Hollywood is not a game of talent. Your opportunities come at this point, they come from selling out. How much pussy you selling? How much coochie you selling? And that's why you see Hollywood is not that many great actors and actresses anymore. You know, even now they starting to get to the streaming game and they say, well, the YouTube and streamers and TikTokers are picking up and they poison that. Have you noticed that the misandrous females on TikTok and YouTube are allowed to speak ill will of men and nothing happens? They're allowed to speak ill will of men, but as soon as men say something that's a borderline low blow, not even a borderline low blow, soon as they say something that they deem misogynistic, then hey, they slow your channel down, or they call for you to be boycotted, or they call for you to lose this, that, and the third. It is bananas, bro. You can't even be a man no more. But I'm telling you, it's the same person that said we didn't have no culture but don't know the culture. Probably don't know his family tree. But y'all go on this nigga stream and hype on. That's what so I don't fuck with entertainers, dog. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, they get some fame, and these be the same ones talking about, oh, F Vlad, you know, Vlad is informant, but they get the opportunity to go on Vlad TV, they go. When we can blow each other up, that's just let you know, a lot of black people, whether in the diaspora or, you know, FBA or foundationally black Americans, whatever you want to call it, that's how you know we don't stick together, bro. Because we should be blowing up our brothers and our sisters channel, bro. Real talk. We should be blowing up each other. We shouldn't be blowing up no Tether channel, bro. But you got to understand, a lot of these guys got their position in Hollywood because they sold out. It ain't about talent no more. But that's all I had to say, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon, find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Everything inside the link tree. Peace.